Good morning to everyone. Let us discuss how to draw an isometric view or isometric projection in AutoCAD. Before we start, let us know what you mean by an isometric projection. So isometric projection is representing a two-dimensional model in a 3D. So for example, let us consider you have a cube. So if you look at this cube in front view, top view or side views, this cube will be a square. So to represent this in 3D, so let us consider this figure. The figure indicates that it looks like a three-dimensional cube which is arranged in a particular manner. So it is like you have three axes here. One is x-axis, another is y-axis, and the third one is z-axis. The x-axis is at an angle of 30 degree with respect to horizontal. Y-axis is 90 degree with respect to horizontal, and the z-axis is 30 degree with respect to horizontal on the other direction. So you have the three axes. Based on this three axes, you are drawing a diagram with respect to that, which will show a three-dimensional image. That image we call it as an isometric projection. Now we'll proceed how to draw this isometric projection in our AutoCAD. So let us open an AutoCAD here. So in this, let me disable this snap mode. I am going to fix my boundary here. For that, I am going to type rectangle. So first corner is at a distance of 0, 0. The second location is, I am assuming that it is to be fitted in a A4 sheet. So it will be 297, 210. Once this fix this rectangle, I'm going to use this rectangle by zooming in and zooming out. I'm going to use this rectangle to draw my isometric projection. So in the lab manual, we have a diagram like this. Let us draw the isometric projection with respect to this. I'm going to start from this point. So I'm going to move along this direction and we will be completing the drawing based on this. So when you look here, the angle is 30 degree. Every time we can't change the angle to 30 degree, and it is a difficult task to draw accordingly. And here also you have a circle. This circle looks like an ellipse when you draw in 3D. So to draw this circle, we use ellipse command. In ellipse, we have isocircle as a command to draw this particular circles. To draw these lines, we are going to change our coordinate system. To change the coordinate system, go and click on the snap mode, right click the snap mode, click snap settings. It opens a drafting setting. In this, in snap and grid tab, select isometric snap. Once you select it and if you click OK, you can able to see that the cursor has changed. So this cursor indicates that you can able to draw the diagram in Y direction and you can draw the diagram in Z direction as specified in this particular diagram. So this will be used for Y and Z. If you press F5, function key 5, you can able to see that your cursor changes accordingly. Now I can able to draw the diagram in X and Z. If you press again F5, again the cursor is changing. Now I can able to draw the diagram in X and Y. So by changing this particular coordinates, I can able to draw the diagram accordingly. In this image, we are going to start from here and I'm going to use this as X and this one is Y. So to draw this diagram, so before that, let me enable this ortho mode. So ortho mode will make the cursor to move only in particular direction. So let me enable this. Click line. We'll select a point. From here, I'm going to draw a line 42. So type 42. Y direction. Move my cursor on Y axis. The distance is 15 plus 8, which is 23. So move the cursor along the direction, type 23. Now in negative x, it is 10 mm. So type 10, press enter. The negative y, it is 8 is gone here, remaining will be 15. So it will be 15. So it will be 15. Along negative x, this distance can be calculated by identifying the distance as 11 plus 11. So it will be around 22. The distance is 22. For a line from here, it is 22. Towards top, it is again 15. Now towards this direction, the total it is 56. 56, I have to subtract 22 and 10, which is 32. So 56 minus 32. So I'll get 24. So we have to draw this diagram for line for 24. Now towards downward, the distance is 8 mm. So we'll go for 8. So below this, we'll go for 8. Enter. And this distance I don't know. Let me start from the other side. So along this starting point. Starting point it is 15. So let me come with respect to that. So from here it is 15. And we will connect with respect to this. So this completes the front view, half of the front view of your diagram. So as indicates here. Now we will go for Z axis by just drawing a line for 30 mm. So let me go for line, press F5 to judge my cursor. So from here, I'm going to draw for 30. So once I complete this line, I will select this line, right click, and I will go for copy selection. My base point is this. From this base point, I will copy and put it wherever I need. So this here and here. Similarly here. So wherever I require, I have copied it. So you can able to see some views which is related to that. Still it is not completed. That's why it is vertical fully. Now we will complete the other side also. Go to line. Let me draw the line accordingly. So complete with respect to this, and I have to change my cursor. So press F5. So move it along the other direction. So since it is hiding on the other side, I am just drawing a particular line at any length, and I will trim this. So let me go for trim command, TR, double enter, click this, which I don't want. Let me close the other direction, line, close this one with respect to this and with respect to this. Now I will complete a box like type. The next step is, let us go to draw this particular curve. So if I consider what is the radius of this curve, it is mentioned as 15. So to draw this particular curve, as I told you earlier, in 3D, it is like circle will be like an ellipse. So type ellipse command and press enter. In this, in the third option, you have something called as iso circle. So we are going to use this iso circle to draw my ellipse. Click iso circle. Now it is asking to locate the center point. Locate the center point here, and the distance is up to this. I mean complete up to this. So now the same has to be copied below. Before that, to avoid confusion, I will trim whichever is not necessary. For trim command, I will erase this one. Now let me select this, right click, copy selection. I will copy from this point, I will copy below. Now you can able to see something like a curve. To join this side, you have to enable quadrant in your OSNAP. Go to OSNAP setting, Right click, make sure everything is enabled here. Now go to line along y direction. I need to draw a line along this y direction. Press F5 to change my cursor. Now go to line, draw a line. So you will get something like a square like this. This is quadrant. Click here. Similarly, you will get another something like this. Click on the other side. So that's how you can complete that particular location. Now, whichever is not necessary, I can trim it. Go to trim, TR, double enter. I will trim this one. I will trim this one. So since it is not trimmed because it is a curve here which you have to delete it. So trim this, 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 and this also. It is not possible. Now press escape. Let me select these things. I will delete it. Similarly, this also I don't want. I can click and delete it. So this is the curve which we have drawn based on this. The next step is I have to draw this circle. The location of the circle is at a distance of 56 and it is at the center. I will go for ellipse command. Click ISO circle. Center point is, you can able to see here. This is my center point. So you can able to see that the circle is not proper. So it has to be in top view. Press F5. So now you can able to get in top view. So the radius of the circle or diameter of the circle is 30. So they are asking to locate the radius. So it is 6.5. So the same has to be below. So as indicated here, you can able to see that there is another circle here which is below. So at a distance of 8 mm. So what I can do, I will select this. From here I will copy this. So with this center point, I am moving my cursor and let me press F5. Along downward direction, the distance is 8. Type 8 and enter. So you'll get that curve. Now I can trim whatever which is not necessary. So I don't want this. Similarly, here also I have to draw another circle similar to this. So you can able to see that in the diagram it is mentioned at two holes. This is one hole, other hole is this, which means both the holes having same diameter, which is 30. So this distance is at a distance of 11 and 15. So I have to locate the center point at a distance of 11 on x-axis and 15 on z-axis. We proceed. Go to a line. I will change the color of the line for better understanding. Change the color to some other color. Go to red. From here, I will draw for 11 on x-axis and in z-axis it has to be 50. So now you can able to see that what is the center point location for that circle. Since the same circle has to be here, I will copy this. Right click, copy this, select the center point of this and put it on that particular curve. So this completes the circle diagram. Press escape. Now whichever I have drawn as a reference, I will delete it. Delete this one. The last thing is I have to trim this. Let me go for trim. Enter. Trim whichever is not necessary. So this completes our diagram. So one more thing is this one I don't want. I will select this and I will delete it. So this completes our isometric projection. Thank you.